Good morning. Good morning. I love these little gray hairs there, little white hairs. Make you look like a little old man, even though you're not even a year old yet. How you doing, baby? How you doing? Did you sleep well? Yeah? You my good boy? Yes, you are. You sure are. He's so funny. So I've been petting him for like 10 minutes, but every time I try to stop, he gets upset. You get upset, don't you? You don't want me to stop. I think he would be okay if I just pet him all day long. Pet him, fed him, took him for walks all day. That's all he wants. Welcome back to another daily vlog. I'm going to try to vlog all day today. I've already showered and done my hair and done my makeup. And I have a lot of work to do today. Tonight, Logan has play practice. He's in a theater class and he's in a play. He's having a performance on Thursday night, I think it is, this week. I have it written down. And he's also, they're also doing a play on Saturday. And then tonight is like the dress rehearsal. So he's got a big thing tonight. I'll get lots of work done while he's there. But, and he's not up yet. We haven't started homeschool. I feel like I went a little heavy on the blush. Either that or this lighting is just terrible because it looks like it's bright outside, but it's really like storm cloudy. We're supposed to have thunderstorms all today. He's not liking the thunderstorms. But anyways, okay. First of all, I wanted to give a shout out to Ziamara and Nellie Star because I think in my last vlog I shared with you that they gave me gift cards to Target so I could get some books. And yesterday I went to Target and I got a new book. I meant to see if I can get this sticker off without like damaging the cover. But this is the second book in a series. It's called A Court of Mist and Fury. It's the ACOTAR series by Sarah J. Maas. And I'm reading this over on my, I'm going to vlog it. It's a 600 something page book. It's a huge book. It's like actually heavy. I'm going to set it down. I'm vlogging it over on my BookTube channel, which is called The Rookie Reader. And so I just want to give them a shout out and a thank you. They sent me gift cards to get books from Target, and there were so many books I wanted, but I thought this is such a huge book. Let me just do this book first, and then we can go back and get more books in the future. I told myself you don't have to like get everything all at once. It doesn't have to be that way. Sometimes I'm like that. I'm like, I've got to do it all at once, but I can spread it over the year. Okay, also, sorry. He's got his hand on my shoulder. He's like, you're getting too close to me, Mom. Sorry for my hand on the camera. Okay, so my parents were here last week, which was so much fun. But one of the fun things that my mom and I did, she and I went to check out this store near me. It's called Maurice's. As you can see, I got a big bag. Big, huge bag. So it's a new store that opened near me. I mean, it's not a new store, but it's new to me. And she and I went there, and they were having 70% off clearance. So they had like things that were on sale, and then they were an extra like 70% off the sale price. It was incredible. So I got a bag full of clothes here. My mom bought me most of them, and then I bought a couple myself too. Use my spending money for that. So let's go down to my office, and I'll show you everything I got. Okay, now that I've gotten a couple of tasks done, I can share my clothing haul with you. First of all, this top is part of that clothing haul. It's big and loose. Here, I'll show you. It's like really big. I love it. My inspiration for this haul was when my mom was here, we were watching her favorite show on HGTV, which I believe is called Hometown. And the host, home decorator is Erin. And she wears these big, like, oversized tops. And I really liked the way they look. First of all, they look comfortable, but they still look nice. And I really like that, and that's what inspired this haul. So I got this top, and my intention, my plan, is I'm gonna show you all this right now, but I also am gonna try it on with you later. So hopefully I did that and I can insert the clips while I'm showing you the product. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I also got this beautiful cardigan sweater. By the way, these are all like fall winter products because, you know, major clearance. But the weather is so unpredictable here, and it's cold so often throughout the year that I'm gonna get used to it year round. So this is a really long cardigan. Like, I can barely like stretch my arm up. And it's this beautiful plum color, which besides this top too, I don't think I have anything in this color. Like, this is a brand new color for me to wear, but I'm trying to be brave and try new colors. I usually go for just very cool tones of blue and green. I wear a lot of black and gray. So anywho, here is this gorgeous sweater, cardigan sweater, which I will try on with you later. This also has a bit of this like plummy color in it, and it also has teal. So I don't have any flannels. This is my first flannel. I actually got another one too. And my mom wears these all the time. She wears these like a cardigan or a jacket over a t-shirt, and I just think that's such a cute look. It looks so cute on her. So I got a couple to try. This one is like a little bit like, I mean, it's flannel, but it's like really like silky soft flannel, where the other one's a little bit more stiff flannel. So we got this one, and I'll show you the other flannel. See, these are the colors like I would normally wear. The bright, cool toned colors. So this flannel is like a little bit heavier weight than the other one I was showing you. But again, my intention is to wear it like a jacket over another shirt, like a t-shirt or a tank top. And I love the colors of here. We've got blue and red and green and purple, and it's just like, it's so pretty. So those are my two new flannels. And then I got a couple of hoodied sweatshirts, and this material, it's not sweatshirt material, it's like, they call it scuba, but it's like super soft and squishy, and like, I just want to like wear this all the time. But here is the first one. So it's a hoodie, so it has the hoodie part to it. And this is like a periwinkle, so it's kind of purpley blue periwinkle color, and it has this pocket in the front. Again, it's oversized. Everything I got was oversized because I was inspired. So this is very much like what I'm comfortable with color tone wise. This is very much like a color I would normally wear. But I loved that hoodie so much that I wanted to get another one. And the second color isn't a color like I'm normally comfortable with, but I think it's really pretty and really modern. And here it is. I don't think I have anything in my wardrobe this color. It's like a pinkish brown. Like, it's brown, but it's a little pinkish, like, I don't know, or a tan with a little pink undertones. But here, this is what the color Like it's just something I would never normally wear, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's good. I feel like it's modern and I love it. Okay, so hopefully I was able to film a little film footage of me with these on so you could actually see what they look like when I wear them. Yeah, okay, I need to get to work. Jacob's gonna be here in a little bit to cut all of this for me. I printed this out for him last night. So he's gonna come in and cut that this morning. And then we're gonna do homeschool in a little bit, but before those things happen, I'm gonna see if I can film a video for YouTube. So this is an unusual video I'm filming. I'm gonna open up my 100 envelope challenge and I'm gonna use it to do something new. So you'll have to stay tuned for that video. I also need to film a little commercial for Rose Forever in that video. So I need to, when I do commercials, I try to like type out a script so that I get all the information the company wants me to include. And yeah, so I want to try and film that before Jacob comes in and before I start homeschool. So I'm gonna get to work and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Okay, that video, I'm at a stopping point in the video because I have to run to the bank to exchange some money, but that video was a mess. Now I haven't even begun to start editing it. So hopefully I'm able to edit it and make it good and make it make sense. But the real life behind the scenes is that video was such a mess to make. I had a plan in my head, but it didn't go as planned. So anywho, the weather right now is terrible. Terrible. Let's take a look outside. I don't want to drive in this because I have to go, my bank is in another town. So I have to get on the highway to get to my bank and I really don't want to do that in this weather. So I'm either going to go later today or even tomorrow if this is an all day thing. But let me show you what it's like outside. Hear that? It's crazy out there. Oh, you know what? I just remembered last night when I was watching the news, I watch the national news every night and they said like that my area might be getting tornadoes today. So definitely not driving on the highway to another town at this moment. Okay, I'm gonna go get Logan up and we're gonna start homeschool. When my parents were here, my mom shared this recipe with me, which I absolutely loved, so I got permission to share it with you guys. You're going to need 1/3 cup of milk. This is 1/2 can of pumpkin puree. You need 1 whole container of light vanilla yogurt. This is the brand that she likes to use. And then you're going to need 2 eggs and then an artificial sweetener. This is just an example. There's I have the brown sugar and then these monk fruit in the raw, which is an artificial sugar too, and or sweetener. And then you need 1/2 a package of this protein pancake waffle mix from Aldi. And then the spices you're gonna need are ground cloves, pumpkin pie spice, and cinnamon. You need 1/2 a teaspoon of the ground cinnamon and then 1/8 teaspoon of the other 2. And then it calls for 2 packages, like 2 of the small packages of raisins, which I didn't have. So I'm using cranberries and it actually turned out really good with the cranberries. So we're going to start by adding all of the wet ingredients together. So first we're going to slightly beat the 2 eggs and then we're going to add that to the big bowl and we're going to add the 1/2 a can of the pumpkin puree, the whole container of the light vanilla yogurt, and the 1/3 cup of milk. We're just going to combine all that together and stir it all together. To that, we're going to add the 2 tablespoons of no-calorie sweetener, 1/2 a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/8 a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, 1/8 a teaspoon of ground cloves, and then we're going to stir all of that together as well. And the last 2 ingredients we add are 1/2 this box of protein pancake mix from Aldi, which 1/2 of it is equal to 2 cups. So 1/2 a box of that, and then the 2 small boxes of raisins, which again I didn't have, so I used the dried cranberries, I think they're called raisins, so I use that instead. And we're going to mix that all together as well.
So we're gonna put these in a muffin tin, and it will make 12 muffins. I almost said cupcakes. They're not cupcakes, they're muffins. By the way, these are like really healthy muffins, as you could tell by the ingredients, but in my opinion, still super tasty. I don't like really sweet sweets, so I really love these. They're like exactly what I look for when I want like a tasty treat. So a tip that my mom gave me is after you put all the liners in, and I use liners because you're not supposed to use cooking spray with a silicone muffin tins. So I used the liners first, and then she said to use Pam inside the liner to spray the liner. That way the muffin won't stick to the liner as much, and it's a really good tip. So try that one. Try that tip as well. Make sure you wipe all the excess batter off that like spills over onto the tray. Like I did there, I spilled some over onto the tray. I did wipe that off before I put it in the oven. And then you're gonna bake it for 20 minutes in a 400-degree oven. And when it comes out, this is what it looks like. And it's so good. Again, not super sweet, just feels like tasty and fun.
Could hear my father's voice, he would tell me to move on. He would say I'll be just fine. Yeah, he would tell me we have time to laugh and time to heal. Our favorite song is on repeat, drinking wine until the dawn, knowing soon we'll be back home.
Whew, okay. It's been a couple hours since I talked to you guys, a few hours actually. I got that video edited and uploaded to YouTube. It's not live yet, it's unlisted. I sent it over to Rose Forever New York, and once they approve it, I will post it. And I think we're gonna post it closer to Mother's Day, because there's a Mother's Day sale happening at Rose Forever New York. So this video will actually come out before that video. And I don't remember if I told you, but that video is I was unstuffing my 100 envelope challenge to reallocate those funds to other sinking funds that I need to cover. I don't remember if I told you that or not in this video. But I wanted to share with you what we did for homeschool today. So we started a new book. This is Hatchet by Gary Paulson. And we only have a few weeks left of school. I think we have about 5 weeks left of school. So this will be the last book that we do this year. It's not too bad. Compared to the books we've been reading, it's only 186 pages. We've been reading like really big books this year. So we're reading this book, and I got a unit off of Teacher Pay Teacher for like comprehension questions and quizzes and things like that. So that's what we're doing for reading right now. We didn't work on writing today, but we're working on summarizing nonfiction articles. So that's what we're doing in writing. And in math, I've decided to take a break from the math curriculum that we were using and try out a math curriculum that I want to use with him next year. So next year, Logan is going to do science and social studies at the actual public middle school. So he'll go there and do those classes. So he's only doing the language arts, reading, writing with me, and the math with me. And I'm going to have him do math online to save me more time as well. So the whole goal here is to get him like slowly acclimated back into a public school classroom, because he wants to go to public high school full time. So we're like slowly getting him eased into that, and also giving me more time to focus on my business. So the online program that we're looking at is called iExcel. It's a program that I used when I was a teacher to supplement what I was doing in the classroom, and I really liked it. And they've actually improved since I was a teacher. So I'm going to give you a quick look. I'll show you what that site looks like. But what we're doing is we're testing it out for the next several weeks to see if we like it and we want to do it next year. Okay guys, so just
up front, this is not a endorsement of this product at all. I just get asked occasionally what we're doing for homeschool. I think people are curious, so I'm just sharing this with you. And again, we're just checking it out ourselves. I don't know if this is for sure is going to be what we want to do next year, but it's what we're thinking about. So first of all, I wanted to share the pricing with you. So if you do core subjects, that includes math, language arts, science, and social studies. It's $19.95 a month, which is a really good deal because you get 4 subjects, where over here you can only do 1 subject for $9.95 a month, but we don't need all of this. So this here is a combo package of just the math and language arts, so the 2 big ones, and that's $15.95 a month. And then over here, if you just want to do 1 subject, it's $9.95 a month. Well, we only want to look at math right now, so we're doing the $9.95 a month plan. So I just wanted to show you what the pricing was like. It's excellent compared to, I've been looking at a lot of online programs, like math programs, and it's excellent. So I'm going to go in as Logan to show you what he sees when he goes in. Okay, so I'm going to go up to my iExcel. Wait a second. Let's go to learning. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this. Math. Okay, so next year he'll be in 7th grade, so we'll be doing 7th grade math next year, but right now we're just checking out the 6th grade math since that's what he's currently in. So here's all of the skills that he can practice for 6th grade math. And what I like about their program is that not only, so there's 366 skills that he can practice here, but they also have lessons. So if he's like working in number sense and he doesn't understand prime factorization, he can come over here and then he can get a lesson that he can read that will tell him all about prime factorization. But in addition to the lessons, they also have videos. They have a video for every single skill. So back to the skills really quick. See how it's like A is add and subtract whole numbers, and number 1 is add and subtract whole numbers. If you go over to videos, they have the same thing. A, add and subtract whole numbers, and this is lesson 1, add and subtract whole numbers. So he can, before he works on a skill, he can watch the video first. That's not how he prefers to learn. He prefers to try it first, and then if he's having a hard time, he likes to go back and then watch the video if he needs help. Here, let's go to this one. He did this one yesterday and he mastered it. He got 100, so he got a medal. And I'm just going to show you what happens when they go to practice. So this is a really easy one, but they do get harder. So this is, the answer is 4. So it says that's right. Okay, but let's get the answer wrong. Let's see, I'll show you what happens if he gets the answer wrong. So the actual answer here is 0, but we're going to put in 6 and see what happens. So when you get it incorrect, it tells you how to do it. So if you don't want to watch the video, anytime you miss it, it explains to you how you did it. It says this is what you answered, and then it says remember, and then it shows you how to solve it. And then once you've reviewed all this, you can say got it, and then you keep going. And then he kept playing until he got 100 and got his medal. Okay, hopefully I didn't mess up his medal. Oh no, good, it's still there. Okay, so that's it. That's just a basic overview of the math that we are currently checking out.
So what we have going on right now is we have a couple of hours before Logan's dress rehearsal. So I am going to make him dinner, just make sure he's had dinner before he goes, because he'll be there from 6 to 9. And we would normally eat dinner like in that time frame. So I'm gonna have him eat dinner before that. And I'm going to, I don't know what else I'm gonna work on. Let me look at my list. Let me look at my to-do list. Okay, so I need to print off the stickers for Jacob to cut tomorrow. So that's what I'm gonna work on. I probably won't finish that before his play practice. So I'll finish it during his play practice because I'll drop him off and pick him up after he's done. Okay, let's get to work.
Hello friends, so we are back from the dress rehearsal. I have all the stickers ready for Jacob to cut tomorrow. So I'm exhausted. I feel like I end all of my vlogs with I'm exhausted, but yeah, it is time for me to go to bed and I'm gonna get into that new book. I'm so excited. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it off here. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for following me today. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you again next time. Bye.